morning, everybody. So I wanted to have a real quick conversation with you. Good morning, everybody. So one thing, I just have to get this off my chest. I really just have, hey y'all, I want to have an honest moment with you guys. And I'm doing it like literally right in the moment because I'm feeling really convicted right now. You guys aren't usually used to hearing lives like this from me. Good morning, everybody. I just really like the last couple of days have really like snapped out, like really like snapped, y'all, like snapped. And the reason why I'm jumping on this live is because, and as y'all see, I'm not all glammed up. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm about to have an honest moment with you guys. And the reason why I'm even sharing is because, we always talk about social media being like the highlight reels, right? Everybody shows all the good. Everybody is perfect. Good morning, y'all. Everybody is perfect. Everybody's a multi-millionaire. Everybody's life is great, right? But can we be honest and say, when you are a leader, when you're an influencer, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're just a regular, like, look, mom, dad, male, female, brother, sister, like in life, we have dark days, we have dark moments, we have, sometimes we do and say things that we're not proud of. And even somebody who, is a leader, is an influencer, I'm a coach, you know what I mean? Somebody who works on personal development every single day. Somebody, Jesus. I tithe, I pray, I journal, I work on personal development. I try very hard to be a good person. However, we all fall short of God's glory. We all are sinners sometimes. We all make bad decisions sometimes. We all use poor judgment sometimes. And I just want to be honest with you all about, what this life looks like, because you can be a good person, you can be a change agent, you can be a leader, and you can still have moments that you're not proud of. So first let me explain. So it's already, I don't know, it's like 9 o'clock where I am right now. You see I look crazy, right? So I spent all night, I just got back from Jamaica, right? Sunday evening, right? I've already been to 2 properties. I'm not even unpacked yet, y'all, right? I spent all night taking out my braids because them things, they look beautiful, y'all, but they was heavy. They was hurting my head. I went to bed this is what this life looks like, and I have a point, is I never get on here and don't have a point. And the thing I want you guys to get, as I'm kind of just having an honest moment with you, is that, some of you are working through your problems and your goals, and you're going through things in the dark, and you think that it's only you, or you think that you're the only one that makes mistakes, or you think you're the only one that's going through hurdles, and it's not true. Nobody's life is a highlight reel 100% of the time. So I'm about to just unpack this real quick for you. So I went to Jamaica, had a beautiful time. Guys, you guys have no idea how much I value and just love that time we have together, because the moments I had in Jamaica were amazing. I can also be honest with saying that literally every single night back in my room I was crying. Every single day, because I was dealing with some personal things, and it was like my release. So I'm a crier, right? And that's sometimes how I release. And so I'm partying and playing and having an amazing time and really genuinely having a great time. And then when I get in that alone space, everything I was dealing with was kind of, weighing heavy on my heart. And, I was crying myself to sleep, right? Like literally every single day for probably like about a month or so, guys. Right? And the reason why I want you guys to know this is I can still speak life. I can still pray. I'm still encouraging other people daily. I'm still happy hands, good morning winners. Guys, that's the discipline. I want you all to hear this. That's the discipline, because nobody feels like being happy and positive and all those things every single day, 24/7. We all go through things, but I still show up for you all. I still show up for my brand because it's a responsibility. It's the discipline. I can be crying my eyes out, and then it's time to go on a Zoom, and I will suck it up and clean my face and take a deep breath and say a prayer, and you will never know. You will never know that I'm going through something, right? And so that's a word for somebody. Stop letting every single hurdle and obstacle and thing that you're going through stop you from your destiny and your wealth building and your brand. It doesn't matter. We all go through things. The winners fight through it, right? So I just got home from Jamaica. I was taking out my braids, not even unpacked yet, guys. I went to bed at 3 a.m. I woke up at 5. It is now 9:26. I'm at my third property. I'm gonna go get my mail and stuff from my office. You know, I took my braids out. I look crazy because I'm literally cleaning out a property and renting out a property today, doing the lease, getting the keys. Why? Because I didn't have time to do all this before. So today is going to be jam-packed. I have a Zoom later on. I'm probably going to get home about 5 o'clock for a Zoom at 7 o'clock. I'm on my way to meet some movers at the one property right now and all those things. The not proud moment. So I recently have gone through a bad breakup. Maybe it wasn't a breakup because apparently I was in a relationship and the other person was not. This is for somebody, right? When we have matters of our heart, right? Matters of our heart. When it's close to us, we can give advice, we can lead, we can speak life into other people. We got the best advice for everybody else. But can we be honest that when it's close to us, when it's personal, sometimes we act in our flesh, sometimes we make bad decisions, sometimes we act out of character. I'm going to tell you why this soul tie was so heavy. When you are on the verge of greatness, when you're on the verge of greatness, when you're on the verge of your biggest level up, when God is about to bless you abundantly, the enemy will attack. The enemy will grip hold of your mind and you will go through the biggest hurdles of your life right before your biggest breakthrough. It's like God is testing you, and God has been testing me. And 99% of the time I do amazing, y'all. But I fell short this time. I fell short this time because when I tell you I just cussed somebody out for like 2 days, I had to get it out, y'all. I'm not even like a cusser. The reason why I'm getting on this live right now is I felt so convicted. Sometimes it's like we want to get something out. We want to say something. That's something where God's still working with me. Right? Can we be honest for a moment? God is still working on me. That's letting me know that I still have work to do, because there should be nobody, no person, place, or thing that should get me out of character. Come on, somebody. Can we have a real conversation? No person, place, or thing should pull me out of the woman of God I am. And the reason why I'm getting on here is because I'm not a hypocrite. I'm human. Let me say it again. Jesus, this is for somebody. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm human, right? And we just fall short sometimes. And in those moments, you have to acknowledge that you should have done better. Acknowledge that you know better. Repent, you know what I mean? And then also examine what was in that situation or that person or that thing that pulled you that far out of character. Guys, when a person, place, or thing can pull you out of character, then it's toxic and it's unhealthy and you need to let it go. But we all get in our flesh sometimes. And the real reason why I snapped, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, Jesus, I don't know why God be making me like, the real reason why I'm on this live right now, and God just said, do it, I'm trying to be obedient, it's because it's my fault. Yup, it's my fault. When somebody shows you who they are, come on, somebody. We got to stop falling in love with the potential of people. Stop believing the good. When somebody shows you who they are and you still keep on dealing with them or whatever, it could be a person, place, or thing, right? I'm talking about my specific thing. But when they show you who they are, then everything that happens after that is on you. Yup. Always remember, people will only do to you what you allow. People will, this is for somebody. I don't care if one person hears this or 500 people. God told me that, like, I'm literally in the moment convicted. In my car, was cussing somebody out, and the next minute in my car crying and praying and listening to gospel music. Yup, and I'm a whole human, and I'm a whole believer, a whole Christian, but I'm human, and we have those moments. Guys, when somebody shows you who they are, you have to believe them, and we have to stop being a victim. You did this, you did that, you did that. They showed you that they was a liar. They showed you that they was a cheater. They showed you that they was a user. They showed you they were mentally and spiritually and emotionally abusive. They showed you they had bad intentions, and you still dealt with them. So guess what? You bought that. I bought it. That's the worst part, because I know better. This version of Terry, guys, I know better. Sometimes we just be like, we have our moments where we're in our flesh. We're in our moments where we want what we want. We have our moments where we're hoping and believing. We have our moments where we're just trusting that somebody will do better and be better. We want it so bad. We want it so bad sometimes that we will keep on when we know God told us no. When we know God told us that's not your kingdom husband, your kingdom spouse, your kingdom wife. When God told you, you know that business deal is bad. You know that property is bad. You know that person is bad. You know that habit is bad. Sometimes we know, y'all, can we be honest? If you really want to elevate, if you really want this life, then you have to be able to self-reflect and be honest with yourself about everything. You are not a victim because it didn't happen to you. It happened for you. Because I will say this, somebody that I love dearly did me dirty, y'all. Like dirty. And you know what? I can't be mad at nobody but myself because I allowed it, because I kept on after I knew better. You ever had that person where it's a roller coaster ride and you're on and you're off and you're on and you're off and you're on and you're off? Guys, my fatal flaw I've learned is that because I'm so positive, because I'm so optimistic, because I'm into being a helpmate, I'm into speaking life and encouraging and all those things, that I can see life through rose-colored glasses, right? It can make me naive. It can make me gullible. And guess what happens when you are a kind, open-hearted, giving, just genuinely helpful type of person with a pure heart? When you meet a savage, they use you. And they play you and they abuse you, and it will break your soul. Jesus. It will break your soul, because even though I'm not perfect, there's certain things I just wouldn't do to people. Mad or not. And everybody that knows me long term, like my girlfriends, all those things, like people who've been in my life long term, I don't care what we go through. Can we agree that nobody is 100% on good terms all the time? We all go through fights and arguments and disagreements, but because of my ethics, because of my character, because of my morals, because of my loyalty, because of the way that God made me, there are certain things I just would not do to people. Even if I'm mad, even if I'm upset, even if I'm angry, my makeup is I'm not malicious, I'm not vengeful, I don't plot. There's certain things I just won't do. And when you are a person that lives your life like that, guys, being a Christian, being a believer, being, just a positive person is not something you say out of your mouth. It's something that you live. It's something you embody. It's something you are. You don't have to say you have a kind heart, you're a good person. People know it by your walk, by you interacting with you. So when you are genuinely that person, when people do you so dirty, it's like mind-boggling. It's like I didn't know people were out there with such an ugly heart, with such impure intentions, that their view of things are so skewed and so one-sided and so self-centered that they can't see when they had somebody in their life that loved them, prayed for them, encouraged them, poured into them, that was genuinely a good person. And then sometimes people do things and you react. I reacted, y'all. And I reacted out of character. And I feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed. I feel convicted. And so I'm telling y'all all my dirt, because I don't want to make it seem like every single day I'm perfect. I fall short. We all fall short, right? But God, I'm actually going to jump on another live later on, because I'm going to give you guys an update. So I'm at these properties today. So I'm probably not even going to get a chance to do a YouTube video. It's just so crazy. About turning one property into 4. I'm going to give you guys an update on that. And so I say all that to say, that I've been cussing, y'all. I've been cussing, y'all. I've been cussing. I've been snapping. I've been cussing. I've been acting out of crack character. And I know better. And every day is not a good day. You're not phony or fake for showing up for your brand, for speaking life into other people. I don't care if I had the worst day on earth. If I'm having a strategy session, if I'm having a coaching call, you're going to get 100% of Terry. And why is that? Because I know how to suppress that, and the discipline of having a brand, the being humble and being grateful, right? That people depend on you. Like knowing that people depend on you will make you flip that switch and turn it off. This is for somebody on here because you can't keep on letting what's going on in your personal life stop you from building your business, building your brand, walking in your purpose, your destiny. You have to learn how to fight through it. You have to learn how to fight through it. And the other reason why I wanted to be on here is because I wanted you all to see that every day is not a good day. Every day is not happy hands. Now, every day is not good morning winners. I'm going to be good morning winners at 7 o'clock. I don't have time today to eat. I don't have time today to take a break. I don't have time today. I'm on 3 hours sleep. And I'm going to get everything done. I'm going to renovate this property. I'm about to go get these keys. I'm about to meet the tenants. I'm about to be in the basement with these movers, getting everything out because they're moving into the property the same day that I'm cleaning it out. I'm about to go have this meeting right here. I have 3 clients. Then I'm going to go home. I have kids, right? So I have to go home and get them from school. I'm going to have to go home and get them something to eat. Then I'm going to change my clothes. And I'm going to be on this Zoom tonight at 7 o'clock. Like I had 19 hours sleep and it was the best day in the world. Because it's a responsibility. When you are a leader and you are an influencer and you are a change agent and there are people counting on you, it is a responsibility. Make sure you want this life. Make sure you can show up every single time, no matter what is going on with you. Before you ask for all of this, before you ask to leave, before you ask to walk in your purpose, make sure you know how to be disciplined. Make sure you have the accountability. And just make sure it's something you love. That's why we talk about it being something you love. Because if it's not something you love, when you have days like this, where I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, right? This situation almost broke me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you love somebody and when your heart is in it, that's the enemy attacking you right at the moment of your glory. That's the enemy saying, are you going to stay praising God? Are you going to stay in character? Are you going to stay, on this right path? Or are you going to let all of these distractions, guys, the distractions will get you every single time. This situation was nothing but a distraction. It was nothing but spiritual warfare. It was nothing but the enemy attacking. And I fell short. And I've been yelling and cussing and snapping, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. The things I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I meant them, y'all. I meant them. The things I said, I meant them. But I should not have said them. I'm gonna tell you why. We don't fight, right? We don't fight in our flesh. We always, when they go low, we go high. Always hold yourself accountable. Don't let people kind of get you out of character, and you let God fight your battles. That karma that you reaping what you sow, we don't wish bad on anybody else. We don't wish negativity. What you do is worry about you. You hold yourself accountable. You walk high. You walk with dignity. You stay in character, and you let God handle that person's heart. God handle that person's mind. God handle that person's karma. That's the real honest to God truth. And you always make sure that you're leading by example. So I want to get on here today because I don't want to make it seem like I don't go through things and I don't fall short. I literally work on personal development every single day since 2015, and I still have my days. Somebody on here needs to hear this because you may have gone through certain things and may have fallen short and you think that you're doing terrible. You're not. It's an ongoing, everyday process. Somebody did me dirty. I know better, and I should have been stopped the situation. So the part where, let me just add one thing. God will use you. God will use your story. God will use your testimony and still give him the glory. In the Bible, look, God used murderers, adulterers, liars, cheaters. Never think just because you're not perfect that you can't be used. Never think just because you're not perfect you can't be used, because somebody needed to hear this. Somebody's going through the same situation. Somebody is a good person 99% of that time, but that 1% of the time, baby, that 1%, you catch them, like you get them days like, ooh, I hope my pastor didn't see that. Ooh, I hope nobody that knows me saw that. Right? Like, I'm about to be late, y'all, because I gotta go meet the movers. But I want to get on here, and because social media is so everybody has a perfect day, And I'm known for being high energy and optimistic, and that is genuinely me. But today wasn't, the last couple of days wasn't a very good day. And I snapped, and I was yelling, and I was cussing, and I was acting out of character, and I immediately got convicted for it. And I just wanted you all to know that it's an ongoing process. God will still use you, and it's perfectly normal. When you know better, you do better. So next time, learn the lessons from it. I'll say this. Y'all, somebody laughed. Let me tell you something. I cussed. Like, I cussed. I tell y'all my dirt, because if it ever comes out, I'm going to tell y'all. I've been out in these streets tripping. I ain't even going to lie. But what I will say is now I'm wiser. Now I know not to ignore my intuition. Now I know not to ignore red flags. Now I know how to cut situations off. Always remember, my last thing I want to say to you is every situation, every person, place, thing is a lesson or a blessing. I don't have resentment, and I'm going to let go of anger. I'm going to let go of disbelief. I'm going to let go of the hurt. I'm going to let go of the pain. I am going to let this whole situation go. I'm giving it to God. I'm going to allow him to let the situation make me better and elevate me. See, what the enemy meant to break you will make you that much stronger. It's always working for your good, because I've learned so many lessons from this evil, malicious, unappreciative person who really just took me for granted in a horrible way. I've learned so many lessons that baby, this next season, you about to see God use me in a different way. The elevation is going to be crazy. And because I empathize with you all, not sympathize, I want to be that much of a better coach, that much of a better leader, that much of a better change agent, because I say to you, yeah, girl, yes, son, yeah, daughter, yeah, king, yeah, queen. I remember when that man, when that woman had me snapping, had me tripping, had me out here looking like a whole fool. Had me out here looking like a whole fool, y'all. But God, he will use it for your good. So I hope that somebody got some value from this. The discipline discipline will keep you going every single time. God will use it for your good. Gather the lessons from it. Be honest and understand that we all fall short of his glory. You pick yourself back up and you do better next time. And you let God fight your battles. We are not vengeful. We are not revengeful. We do not wish bad on anybody because we don't want that karma back. You be a better person. You worry about you, and you let God deal with that person and their karma. Amen. All right, y'all, have a great day. I'm about to go to this other property, and I might be on here a little bit later on. I'm going to talk to you guys about turning the one property into 4, how my plans have changed, and how I'm still on target for that goal. I hope that blessed somebody, because I was really honest with y'all. Thank you for letting me get it out. That way I don't it was helpful for me to get it out too. Thank y'all for listening. Bye, y'all.